Before light, before time, there was only silence, and in that silence, something remembered itself. Galaxies formed, then imploded as a colossal shadow rose from the void. A being beyond gods, beyond death, beyond creation itself. True Form Darkseid, the very idea of tyranny given shape. Across the Marvel Multiverse, the Celestials felt it, a presence not of their world, not of their law. They gathered to defend creation. Ison's hammer swung. Arishem's eyes blazed red. Cosmic fire raged across galaxies. But how do you fight what exists outside existence? How do you judge the end of all judgment? Darkseid stepped forward, and the multiverse cracked like glass. He does not conquer worlds, he erases them. He does not speak of peace. He is peace, the peace of oblivion. Celestials fell, galaxies folded. The laws of creation burned away, and when the last light dimmed, a throne rose from the darkness. Darkseid sat upon it, motionless, eternal. When gods fall silent, when universes burn, only one truth remains. Darkseid is. Before the birth of light, before the breath of time, there was a silence so vast it devoured thought itself. In that silence stirred something ancient. True Form Darkseid, a consciousness beyond form, older than creation. He did not awaken. He remembered himself. Galaxies that never existed burned away as his awareness returned. He whispered a word, and that word cracked the void. It begins again. Across the Marvel Multiverse, cosmic entities, watchers, eternity, the living tribunal, felt a ripple. A presence not bound by their reality had crossed into it. From the depths of the world forge, Arishem the Judge opened his blazing eyes. The Celestials gathered, sensing a threat unlike any before. Not chaos, not destruction, but something colder, inevitability. A being beyond our laws approaches, Arishem declared. The balance must be preserved. From galaxies beyond mortal reach came the host, Ison the Searcher, whose mind catalogues all creation. Tiamat the Dreaming, half asleep, half awake in the hearts of dying suns. Exitar the Exterminator, wielder of judgment storms. They converged in the void between galaxies, a congregation of cosmic architects. Their combined presence ignited new constellations. Ison spoke first, his voice a vibration across light itself. He is not of this multiverse. Exitar's thunderous tone followed. Then he will not leave it standing. Between realities lies the source wall, a boundary none should breach, but it trembled. Then it shattered. Through the rift emerged Darkseid's true form, not a man, not a god, but a concept given shape. His eyes burned with omega fire. His voice resonated through every atom of existence. Entire universes bent like paper around him. Your order, he said, is an illusion. I am the truth behind the lie of creation. Arishem raised his colossal hand, the runes of divine law burning across his armor. A light spread, the judgment of the Celestials, capable of rewriting the DNA of entire galaxies. Every star around them turned red, but Darkseid stood still, unfazed. You judge mortals, he said calmly. I judge gods. He raised one finger, and with a flicker of his will, the judgment energy imploded, collapsing back into Arishem's own core. Ison unleashed cosmic fire, each spark carrying the power of a supernova. Exitar swung the hammer of finality, splitting the vacuum itself. The Celestials struck together, shaking the Marvel Multiverse. Darkseid walked through their attacks. Every blast that struck him fed him, the energy dissolving into the black aura of his presence. He extended both hands, and the Omega Sanction erupted, beams of uncreation that curved through reality itself. They struck Tiamat, ripping him apart across timelines. One moment a mountain of light, the next dust in multiple eras. Tiamat's fall birthed a chain reaction. Dozens of galaxies collapsed into singularities. Black holes spun like raging eyes. Darkseid fed on their power, his form swelling, less physical, more conceptual. Each universe that dies strengthens me, he declared. Each judgment that fails vindicates me. The Celestials realized this war was not in their favor. They were beings of the multiverse. He was a being beyond it. Arishem and Isun combined their powers, one channeling the essence of cosmic law, the other bending the fabric of space itself. Together, they forged the axis of eternity, a weapon meant to seal beings even beyond their own reality. It stabbed through Darkseid's chest, impaling the concept of his form. The multiverse sighed in relief. For one heartbeat, Darkseid looked down at the weapon, smiled faintly, and whispered, "You think me bound by reality." He shattered the axis, and from the wound flowed not blood, but anti-existence, a void that devoured light itself. The anti-existence spread like ink through creation. Celestial worlds turned to shadows, the cosmic entities beyond, infinity, death, even oblivion, turned away in fear. Darkseid advanced through dimensions, each step birthing an apocalypse. Exitar charged again, summoning the judgment storm, enough energy to erase an entire multiverse. Darkseid caught it in his hand and ate it. Lightning turned to silence. You cannot destroy destruction. Isun lunged forward, channeling the power of billions of dying suns. Darkseid's gaze met his. The Omega beams danced, not straight, but weaving like serpents, intelligent and hungry. They pierced Isun's chest, emerging through the back of his skull. Isun screamed once, and was gone, erased from every reality he ever existed in. Darkseid looked upon Arishem. "You will be the last to fall, Judge. Watch as your creation burns." Arishem unleashed his full divine code, rewriting the constants of physics, trying to force Darkseid to conform to the laws of their reality. Gravity shifted, time collapsed. For a moment the multiverse itself turned into a courtroom of living equations. Darkseid's laughter echoed through every equation. "Law ends where I begin." He reached out and shattered Arishem's code with his hand, breaking the logic of the multiverse. The very idea of judgment disintegrated. With the Celestials' fall, creation itself began to crumble. Worlds lost their structure. Eternals and deviants blinked out of existence. The living tribunal's distant eyes dimmed, unable to pass verdict in a lawless void. Darkseid floated above the ruins, infinite, eternal, patient. "This is peace," he said softly, "the peace of oblivion." He turned his gaze to the fabric of the Marvel Multiverse, and tore it apart like parchment. At the edge of everything, the one above all appeared, not as a figure, but as infinite light. It spoke with a voice made of every heartbeat that ever was. "You do not belong here." Darkseid's response was calm, inevitable. "I belong everywhere. I am the inevitable consequence of existence." The light surged, but Darkseid's darkness matched it, swallowing half of infinity, a stalemate born of absolute opposites. And then the light receded. The one above all withdrew, for even it could not unmake what lies beyond creation. Now alone, Darkseid stood where universes used to be. No stars, no time, no sound. He closed his eyes and drew in the last flicker of existence, like a dying ember. "There was never good or evil," he murmured, "only power and submission." He sat upon a throne of void, forged from the remains of dead galaxies. The echo of the Celestials' voices faded into nothingness. A new silence filled the cosmos, deeper, purer, final. Darkseid's true form dimmed, becoming thought again, returning to the eternal sleep beyond creation. The void was whole, no judgment, no gods, no light, only one whisper remained, drifting through what used to be reality. Darkseid is.